She's pretty active right here. Close up to him right there. Let's see what they look like. Smoke a little bit. They got their food to eat. Usually they'll calm down. I think we're at the top of the hive right here. Look, there's you got your top plate right there. So the bees are attached to that top plate that you see right there. You see the chunk of bees.
All right, so just kind of gonna talk you through it because I'm gonna suit up here pretty soon, and it's gonna get loud, so I won't really be able to talk to you. But my goal is, first of all, let's make a little money today. Today's episode brought to you by Brushy Mountain Beekeeping. You know, without them, I wouldn't have this suit. They have no idea I'm doing this, but you know, give us a shout out. That and probably Evolution Athletics. You know, doing great things over there in Southern Pines, surrounding areas. So we're going to try to vacuum from the top down, get as many of these bees into our little vacuum as we can, and then we're going to try to fillet out the comb, get it rubber banded into the frames and put back in the super. So hopefully.
Now that modified back there,
all this will go to plan.
It's going to get them into that cage, right?
Yeah. So the vacuum actually put them into a cage that'll help us to trap them. They look something like this. We got 2 of them today. We weren't aware of how large the hive was behind the wall, so what'll probably happen is we'll get as many of these into this one cage as possible. Hopefully try and get the queen today. I'll look for her. If I can spot her, I'll give you guys a chance to get an up-close view of it, and then tomorrow we'll come back and get the remaining bees that we don't get today that are out foraging. Key note: whenever you do put on the veil, always remember to zip it up. Last time
when I was up there messing with them, I left my bee suit unzipped up here, down here.
Did it?
I looked down and said, "Oh, that's."
I left the veil unzipped the other day, and they let me know it's pretty quick. Nothing like having about 15 or 20 pissed off, angry bees chasing you around inside the damn suit. All right, so hopefully we'll be able to speed this part up. Put that green bucket down there, so it's a little taller. You can kind of see. Okay, you got some good activity here. Got some good comb. They haven't started capping much. There's no real honey here yet. It almost looks like these bees have probably been sprayed once or twice. It's kind of unfortunate, but you know, hopefully we'll be able to rescue them today. Let me try that again without the volume. So you got some good comb here. You know, relatively old hive. You can tell by the color of the comb. Unfortunately, it does look like maybe they've been sprayed. I'm not sure. Maybe they called somebody out here before this owner was aware of these and they hadn't sprayed then. But it's probably a swarm that came from, and if you see right here, this bee has a little bit of pollen where it's collected it and it's bringing it back into the hive. It's one of the interesting parts. I don't currently see a queen. I do see a couple of small areas where she could be being protected by some of her partners in crime, but right now pretty docile, not real aggressive, so hopefully they'll stay that way. cone was replaceable. But start damaging the brood, can create problems for the colony.
At this point, I'm sure Taylor's trying to get me stung. Right about now. There it is. Now, how long does it take them to actually make that cone and brood part of that?
So that's kind of it's a question that is relative, right? So depending on how active the hive is, how aggressive the hive is how quickly it can become a established colony. But you can tell by the color of this comb, this hive's been here for quite some time. Probably more than 3, less than 7 years. But at the same time, I am no expert in the matter. So more than likely, someone on YouTube is going to tell you that I'm completely wrong.
God bless.
And so we got the last piece. We're going to try to pull it down and then vacuum the rest of these bees out. This nuke is possible so that we can make not an established hive, but make a place that's comfortable for them to stay. Because tonight, or today, I'll be taking this nuke about 50 miles north to the Laurinburg area. And then we'll come back tomorrow to collect any bees that were out foraging today, or we may not have got with the vacuum. That way, the hive will be as comfortable and populated as it was this morning before we showed up. Our goal is always to save the bees, never to harm them. However, sometimes my clumsy fingers make that more difficult than it would seem. Clumsy.
It's a Mexican jumping hive.
Clumsy.
If you look on the ground here, you notice there are a lot of bees here on the ground. We're going to try to get them back to their home over here. Some on the gloves over here.
Main goal is get Ducky stung before the day's over with.
See, that's what I thought. I seen it written on the itinerary today, and I didn't know if that was referring to me or somebody else you knew named Ducky.
Damn it.
Now, Taylor gets stung on every trip.
I did. I got stung in the armpit.
Yep, so
Got hit a couple times today on the wrist.
Got some bees on him. We're shaking them off me.
Oh boy. Ducky starts dancing, we know it's a party.
It's a party.
So now, ever so gently,
You got all this clump over here. Set this down. Here it goes, where he gets me stung at, guys. Get ready. Vegas is betting on it. Oh, you got one about to get squished. He got it. He made it.
The issue with these gloves are they make me much more agile, but they are not bee-proof. They will sting right through them.
Did you just get it again?
No. But you'll know. I'll be running for the smoke if I get stung anymore, probably a little bit. Docile hive though, which is nice.
Yeah. Suck up the remainder here.
So I got a captured nuke.
There's only one shim anymore.
One cage full of about 2 pounds of bees. A successful Batman trip. So, finishing up. One more shot. Got the nuke. We're gonna be traveling home today. Got the little cage of bees. Kind of brush these little guys off before we get out of here. Maybe they'll recolonate over there, regroup with the ones that are kind of gathering back to where we cut all the comb out. But overall, successful day, team. Batman signing off.